Hey everyone, this is Ann with cnsave.com, and this week I'm going to do a kind of like a week in the life of eBay video. I'm going to combine my sales and my pickups into one video because, to be honest, both are rather sad. Sales have been super slow. I haven't picked up too much, so to each have their own video, sales, and then a haul is not really worth it. I'm going to put them all into one and we'll see how it goes. I didn't do a sales video last week because I had two sales. That's right, two. Horrible. One for $9 and one for $15. Yeah, sad. So I didn't even bother filming that. But I'm going to start off the week here on Sunday, and I've had two sales. First are these photo album refills. They're originally sold at Target. I got them at an estate sale for 50 cents each, and I put them together in a lot. I had, I think, $15.99, $14.99. Anyway, I'm running a 10% off sale right now just to try to spark some sales, and they sold under that, so it was like $13 and change for those. Buyers paying shipping. They weighs over pounds are going priority in a bubble mailer. You may be asking, why didn't you scan those and put them on FBA? I looked on FBA, and the problem is that the packaging is all different. And since I'm having eBay or Amazon label my stuff, it would be commingled, and I don't want somebody buying this when they think they're getting a different item. Even though it's the same, it looks different. And to be honest with you, a lot of times you can put something on eBay and you're going to get more money when you consider in the fees. And I felt like I could get more money on eBay than I would Amazon, and I absolutely did. If I'd send these into Amazon, they would have been like $6-7 a piece. Then you take out all the fees, I would have made less. So anyway, put those on eBay. Then another item that just sold is this vintage Venus Paradise color by number. I've had this for a while. I got an estate sale for 50 cents and had it up for $24.99. It's been sitting there a while, lots of watchers, but went to 10% off and it finally sold. So it was $23 and change. I'm sorry, I can't remember. Buyer's paying shipping. And I'm setting it in a box, priority mail. Yes, it is probably lightweight enough to go via first class, but with a box this size, it's just easier to slip it in a priority mail box. And if you guys follow me enough, you know that sometimes I make a little more on shipping so that those overages can cover me paying another $1 or so to send something priority. So, two sales to start the week. Let us hope that it continues. Quick note, as I'm getting ready to ship the paint by number set, I noticed the buyer actually upgraded and paid for priority mail. So they paid almost $9 to have this shipped via priority. I always offer parcel media first or first class, and then leave priority as an option. Most people just pay for the economy, but this buyer did specifically request priority. I was going to upgrade them anyway, but now I have more than enough money to cover it, so none will come out of my pocket. So always give buyers the option, because you never know, sometimes they may want to upgrade on their own. We have 3 different thrift stores in our area. We have Goodwills. We have several Goodwills within about a 30-mile radius of where I live. Then we have St. Vincent de Paul, which is horrendous. I've talked about this many times. The main store is in a really bad area. Been a lot of shootings recently, a couple murders. It smells like a toilet bowl. It's filthy and nothing's marked. You just take things up and they look at you and they tell you what the price is. And there's a bitchy lady who works there who, in the past when I've gone, looked at me and jacked the prices way up. So I don't play that game. So I don't go there. Then we have a very, 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 very small Salvation Army thrift store. Most people, when they donate to either Goodwill or St. Vincent de Paul. So they don't get many donations. It's all run by volunteers. It's in a really not great part of town. It's small, dirty, not great. So I rarely go in there. But this past week, my dad had a haircut downtown and I didn't really have anything to do. Ran to the post office quick and I was like, well, I guess I'll go over there and just peek in. I wanted to find books. They no longer accept books for donations, so I didn't have books. But I did a quick scan around and I did find a couple things for a grand total of $1.25. So the hats were all $1, and they had this beauty sitting right on top. Nice, clean, vintage Godfather men's fedora hat. Buck on that. And then a Starbucks mug, Christmas mug. It was only $1.25. It is from 2006, a little bit of age to it, and only $0.25. So nothing. Oh my God, they were having like a 50-cent clothing sale too. But I mean, it was just bad. It's really bad. When it's disgusting. I'm going to tell you. When I walked up to the front of the store, there was this girl standing outside, and she hawked a big old loogie. She's like, bleh, bleh. Ugh. It's the only thing worse than a guy doing that is a girl. It was just gross. The whole front smelled like cigarette smoke. And it's just, it's not my scene. Some people not bothered by that. It's just not my scene. Anyway, but maybe when my dad's having a haircut, I'll pop in there next time to see what they have. But at least I got something. So it is Monday, and I've had 2 sales, a big one and a little one, literally and figuratively. This Bible, where did I get this? That's a good question. It may have been free. I may have paid for it. If I did pay for it, it wasn't much. And it sold for $39.99. If you find this Bible, let me see if I can show you. New King James Version, the wide margin. If you find this in leather cover, you're looking at $100 plus Bible. But even just the hardcover and with somewhere to the outside, it still sold for $39.99. Buyer's paying shipping. It's going media mail. Just need to find a box to put it in. The other item sold is this little Lefton figurine. There's the mark. I think I got this at a fill-a-bag sale, so I probably paid less than $0.25 for it. I had it at $9.99. It got put into my 10% off sale, so it sold for $8.99. Buyer's paying shipping, of course, and this is going via first class because it's under £1. And just need to find a little box to put her in. This is everything that I got on Friday at the Habitat for Humanity Restore, and then on Saturday at an estate sale. So the first 2 things that I picked up at the Restore is this anatomy and physiology textbook. And like an idiot, I didn't have my phone with me when I was there, so I couldn't scan, but I took a chance on this, and fortunately it is worth something on FBA. That was $1. And then this mug was $1, and it is from Japan, Kashima Christmas Holly Fine Porcelain. Everything else here was from the estate sale, and at the estate sale I paid, I want to say $15 for everything here. The books were all free, including the Bibles, so nice selection of those. I haven't scanned these yet. They had a very small selection of books and they were all free. My dad's like, oh, just get them all and we'll deal with it when we get home. So we did. So I'll scan these, see if any of them are good for FBA. If they aren't, I can take them to the consignment store. Then I got this awesome wedding album, vintage wedding scrapbook. You can't really open it up very well here. You can see, never used, great condition. A little John Deere pouch. It's not vintage or anything. It's the new logo. Keychain attached, but I might just save that up and put it in a pile of John Deere stuff. They had a pile of silver plate flatware for, it was originally $1, so it was 50 cents. Everything was half off. So I just got all of that. My dad polished it up very nicely. This will probably all go in my scrap lot. I put miscellaneous pieces of silver plate in a box, and when I get up like 5-6 pounds, I sell it as a lot. Then I just picked up some media. This sale, I'm trying to get out of like the vintage dishes and things because they're such slow sellers. So the stuff they had that maybe I would have picked up a few months ago, I was like, I don't really want to do it this time. Lots of dishes and whatnot, which they can sell, but it takes a while. And then this is kind of what I always call it a dollar store sale, where they had a lot of stuff, but everything was like Dollar Tree, Dollar General, made in China type things. There wasn't much of value for me personally, the kind of things I like to find. And I should mention that everybody and their mother was at this sale. I think it was because it was a really nice day and people just wanted to get out. I've never been to a sale that was so crowded, so it wasn't that fun of a time at this one. But anyway, I did find some media that I just went and picked up. Again, I didn't scan anything while I was there. It was super crowded. So I just picked up this media stuff. And like I said, if it's not worth anything, I can take the CDs to the consignment store. But cassettes can do, okay on Amazon. If not via FBA, then I can always do merchant fulfilled. So here is my Goodwill haul. I spent $25 on everything you see here. The store was so crowded. I normally don't go out shopping on the weekends because I can do it during the weekdays when the stores aren't as crowded. So I'm not used to going into a store on a Sunday afternoon and it being packed, and Goodwill was packed. I have been to dollar sales that were less crowded than this. So I had a very hard time like trying to get near things to just even look, much less try to scan anything. Like I went over to the CDs and there was a lady there and she was pulling out every single CD and opening them up. And then another guy came and he was looking at them, and it's a small space anyway. So I just found 4 that were new and sealed and just got them. I don't even think I scanned them. Same with the VHS, just people, looking and in my way. And it's just, so frustrating. But I did find, I haven't scanned the CDs, but I did scan the VHS before I got them. Because I did have some other new and sealed, but they just weren't worth anything, at least on Amazon FBA. I got some cassettes. I did scan these because these have barcodes, and they seem like they would be good sells for Amazon. I did get 3 of the hardcover Twilight. Normally, mass-produced popular books aren't a good sell, but the hardcover Twilight series and the hardcover Harry Potter, especially if you can get the whole set, will do well. So I'm going to look these up and decide if I should send them in individually or if I should wait and see if I can find more to put the series together. And then I just got some more books. The book section was insane with people. I could not be in the book section, which is actually just all along one wall, without somebody on my right, somebody on my left, and somebody behind me looking over my shoulder. So trying to, take my time and find books and scan them was just, I did get some. I scanned these and they seemed like they would be good fits for FBA. So I'll do more research here. But yeah, I've learned my lesson. Do not go to Goodwill on the weekends. Go on the weekdays when there are fewer people, because then I can take my time. I can actually get near merchandise and do a better job of looking things up. But should do well with this pile here. I'll have to decide whether it's FBA or Merchant Fulfill for Amazon, or if it would do better on eBay. So I'm so mad at myself right now. I was going through and I was scanning all my, media and everything. When I was at Goodwill, there were a bunch of Aerosmith cassettes, and I was scanning them, and I made 2 piles, the good ones and the bad ones. And there were some that were scanning pretty high, like $30-40. Which pile did I end up buying? The bad pile. I got home, I looked at the, wait a minute, I thought this one for sure wasn't good, but I just didn't get to it. And then I was scanning, I was like, oh crap. These were the 2 crappy ones, and I left the good ones at the store. Yes, this is what happens when you go to Goodwill and it's crowded. Dumb. Well, these will be going back to Goodwill because these are pretty darn near worthless, especially in the condition that they're in. Oh well, live and learn. So it's now Tuesday, and I have had 2 sales. First is this little bell. This is Jasco, made in Taiwan, 1978. I got this at a fill-a-bag sale, so I probably got it for $0.25 or less, and I had it on sale, so it sold for $8.99. However, somehow it got set to free shipping. I don't offer free shipping, and I certainly wouldn't put a low-cost item like this that is going to have to be in a box for free shipping. So not sure how that happened. It's light enough to go via first class, so my dad's going to cut this box down. So it was like $3.50 out of pocket to ship. So bummer on that one. But yeah, I don't know what the deal was with that. And then this little book of Baha'i prayers. I think I got it for free. It sold for $9.99. Buyer's paying shipping. It is also going first class in a bubble mailer. I get these envelopes at Sam's Club. It is now Wednesday, and I had 3 sales overnight. First is this Disney mug, 1988 Applause. I've had this for a couple years. I like to keep Disney things and licensed brands in my store longer, just because they're good to draw traffic to my listings. But this did finally sell for $8.99. Buyer's paying shipping. It's going via global shipping, so it's going parcel in just a plain box we have. I sold this Miles Kimball. Is it Miles Kimball? Warren Kimball. Good grief. I have several of these. I've sold several other lots. I have others, and this one sold on its own for $8.99. And going priority, buyers paid shipping on both, of course. Buyers paid shipping on everything. This one I messed up, or eBay messed me up. I got this for, what did I pay for this? $2.50. It sold for $29.99. Buyer paid shipping. However, somehow the shipping got messed up and it was at 2 pounds. It's not 2 pounds. In the box, it's at 7 pounds. So the buyer paid about $10 in shipping, but it's going to be about $19 to ship it. So I don't know what happened. I have a lot of problems with eBay when I'm listing. I don't know if it's my browser, although I try Internet Explorer, I tried Chrome, and I always have problems with eBay being glitchy. I try to change the shipping, it defaults to another shipping. So I think that's what happened, because I use Sell Similar when I list something. So I was going off another listing. I went in to change the weight, and for some reason it defaulted back to the previous item's weight. So out of pocket on shipping on this, and it's between this one and the bill yesterday where it said free shipping, I'm just like super annoyed. And I know that's probably what happened. I can't believe I would have forgotten to change shipping. I think it just defaulted back and I didn't catch it. So anyway, out of pocket for this one. At least I made some profit. Oh, very clever. I wondered if you were just going to let the glasses go as is. Nope.
No way.
No way. Wrapping them up.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But lots of packing paper around it. Should be good. Better be. I had to pay almost $10 out of pocket for the shipping. Oh, I'm so mad.
They pay for it.
Well, but the calculator was messed up. It said it was a 2-pound item.
No, I mean, how much did they?
Oh, they paid almost 10, but the total was almost 19.
No, I didn't. That's not what I mean.
What do you mean?
They pay for the.
Oh, they paid $29.99 for the item. I paid $2.50, and then I'm out $9 on shipping. So what's the math on that?
Well, short. We're a little short.
You still made a profit, but not what I could have made. I blame the eBay calculator. This is why people say that the shipments come and they're so professionally packed and gift wrapped.
Well, I've never heard anybody say that.
Well, I've read you the comments before.
Oh, I know that.
Oh, I know. It is Thursday night, and I just sold this hat. USC Trojans Newsboy style hats, vintage. And I know I got this in an estate sale. I'm pretty sure I only paid 50 cents for it. And it just sold for $24.99. Buyer is paying shipping, and it's light enough to go first class. And since it's a flat hat anyway, I'm going to put it in a poly bubble mailer. I would never put like a baseball cap or something in a mailer, but this is a flat hat anyway, so it can go in there. And I think this one is wide enough, but I do have a wider size that I will take up just to make sure. It's now Friday, and I'm getting ready to wrap up this video. First, I did want to show you, I got a case of cases for cassettes, because so often I find cassettes for Amazon or eBay, and they're all broken, so these were a good deal. I can replace broken ones. I also got a set of CD cases. They just haven't arrived yet. I will link both of them below. If you're a reseller of media, you pick them up used, you can probably get a bit more money if the case is nicer and they're not too much. So I will link those below, and also look below for the links to my eBay books and my eBay video playlist. Lots of other information about making money on eBay. Next week, I'm going to go back to my regular schedule of doing a separate sales video and a separate pickups video. But hopefully you liked this combination video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new. I upload here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that is it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.